oxygen if he wants it as well.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this goal line, 1st and 10.
I made the playoffs every season I had the Raiders, bro. Except one, when you actually won the division.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And I still made the playoffs, bro. What you talking about? You act like, bro, you win the division. Me not making the playoffs. Bro. You sound stupid, bro.
They pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
When your ass made the playoffs. Okay. I hear you.
2nd and 3.
Hey, you just contend for the playoffs, but you don't make that
Mike
shit.
Williams. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
70, Indy.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Smooth. Mark 22. Big grip.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense may... And he's into the clear. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 87 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But somebody, listen, there's some guys that lead the casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Off play action. Herbert staying on his feet. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will score. Touchdown,
Let's go, baby.
Kansas City.
Let's go.
short throw pick six.
21-3 over here if anybody want to know, man.
They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play?
Let's go.
Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, chill, bro. Chill.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really
McClain
things
balling,
in,
bro. Let's go.
Loose enough to give your team a chance to score.
Let's go,
but you
bro.
still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession.
Now you about to move. What was you about to move me for, bro?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's really not cheese, bro.
Chris Jones with a sack there.
Go on YouTube. I bet you can't find that play.
They are not getting much generated
You in
offensively.
that retarded ass defense, bro.
It's
You in
tough
that
because this
retarded ass
defense
defense, bro.
just seems to be playing with so much
Cover three.
confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their
Okay,
toes,
all right.
and they're getting at them.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after
Okay, bro,
first
I'm
and
trying to tell
second
you, bro,
down.
that shit
Went
could be
backwards.
BB.
It's third and very long.
Tight dog.
It's not, bro. I ran that last one. I had the Raiders too, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? And you stopped me before? Yes, I did, bro. Yes, I did. Ask Dre.
Looking to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Here's Ryan Quigley now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 21-3 is your score after one. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Hill on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it's Chiefs football, first and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting...
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Hey, Dre lost. I think he lost.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Yeah, he
And
lost.
this will not be returned.
And he tried to run man on him. He was killing him with the wheel routes.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 2nd and 6. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal.
Yeah, I might need to find a new Chargers user.
Got the completion,
I don't think he's going to be able to.
He's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
I don't think he's going to fit through this.
Couldn't turn it into much more.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
I can tell you right now, I'm having so much fun.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense.
It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 95 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, my goodness, I thought he'd peel off. Instead, he makes the fair catch at the 2-yard line.
Who you gonna pay, bro?
The Charger drive about to get going. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball. And he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready.
There he goes, right side. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I think I might put 100 on this nigga if he don't quit.
Extra point right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half.
44-3, second quarter, 4 minutes left.
Butker on to kick it away.
What's that? Second quarter.
This is taken at the 3. The Charger drive about to get going. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40, the 30, 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, an even 90 yards. And the Chargers are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football.
Good shit, bro.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone. Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
God damn sure got this offense rolling, boy. Let's see.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check 13. Check 13. Yellow, 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 15. Stay with your man. We're good.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Attack. Hey, 15. Motion.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. On the ground, it's Eckler. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now flow.
You that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL.
I'm going for 100.
Herbert, and the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down.
Well, I got 300 yards right now.
Inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Nicole Hardman. Look at the second touchdown here in this opening weekend as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on
you see that catch?
First half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
100.
The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Nigga talking about so he'll let it just sink out.
Delay of game penalty, ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It's a gain of just 3.
Damn, I don't like playing niggas like this, bro. They can't take their ass up, bro. I don't like taking the pedal off the metal, bro. Damn. He look at him, he going for it on 4th down, and he talking about...
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. The final shot before break. Herbert, he's going to go for a big play downfield. This is intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Hey, y'all boys, tell that man he can concede, bro. That's his best thing, because I ain't taking the pedal off the fucking metal. I'm trying to go for 100.
We'll see
if tell that man he concede
becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Tell the man he can concede, bro.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know I get to put up 100 on you. You ain't quitting.
Here we go. 60 or. Ready? Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. We got 3.
2 stack games back to back. Man, I couldn't ask for more.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
It's going to be flex.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all
Flex
you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. From the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this
I'm
is
not running the ball. I'm telling you right now.
Like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted.
I'm going to run the ball.
Spotted at the 14-yard line.
Shit, I've been running the ball and breaking with fucking...
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
I feel like I should have to slow my game down for a nigga, bro. For real.
15.
Niggas won't do it for me.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Wide open receiver complete. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Yeah.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And an alley to run. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there, with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here is Eckler. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Earl Thomas.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Wish I had 2 first.
On fourth down, Herbert. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now a handoff working right. And some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a first down. Mahomes now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Then he just joined the party?
Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the number.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And they're going to have poor starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they got a pick six with McLean, cuz they want to try to put points on the board.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
That boy got like 3 tackles for losses. That boy might have a Dell game next week. Ooh.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back.
Once more, here's Eckler. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Chargers on 3rd down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Eckler, and he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
15. Hey, color. Why? Who? Max 49. You ain't doing nothing today.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. That goes for a gain of 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
They complete it to Hill. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
That's how we start off the season. I like that. I had to slow it down. I would have put up 100 on this nigga.